Hello all you beautiful people, it's Shelley Anna Gibson coming to you live from Ontario, Canada. Today I'd like to demonstrate a quick and easy lasagna recipe. So if you're watching me live, please type in live in the comments, and if you're watching replay, please type in replay in the comments. And if you're new to watching me, please type in new so that I can give you a shout out and thank you for watching me. So let's begin. First of all, to begin with, I've pre-made my sauce a couple of, I think 2 Sundays ago, a couple of weeks ago, and I froze portions so that I can make different meals, for example, like lasagna, and just quick meals when I'm on the road, coming late from work and stuff like that. So it's pre-measured as always. I always have a mise en place because I prefer to work that way, so it makes it easy for me to demonstrate to you on how to make a very quick and efficient lasagna meal. And so the noodles that I'm using today are the fresh oliveri noodles. So they're they're a little bit. I find it's a better quality in my lasagna, but you can buy the prepackaged ones. There's some now that you don't even have to pre-boil before, so it's really up to you. So so I'll should begin. So the first step in putting a lasagna is making sure you have. Sorry, there's a little bit of. I got some crumbs here. So the lasagna, we'll put at the bottom of the pan so that the noodles don't stick. So I usually put an even layer at the bottom here. And then the second layer is your noodles. So I've pre-cut the noodles because when they come in the box, they're a little bit bigger than the size of the pot. So I've already pre-measured them so that I can make it a lot quicker and easier to demonstrate. So you just put that in there, and then normally what I'll do is I'll put a little bit more sauce. So it's just a matter of layering everything, and I normally put some cheese in between. Now I have 2 different types of cheese. I have cottage cheese. I like to try to choose a little less fatty, so I choose the non-fat cheese, cottage cheese. So then I'll kind of put some dabs everywhere and then try to blend it in. So I like to make, usually I'll try to make 2 or 3 layers. Depending on, some people put 3, some people put more. It really depends on your choice, your like or dislikes. So it's really a matter of preference rather than set recipe. So usually I'll try to blend that in a little bit, make sure that we're getting some everywhere and that they're even layers everywhere. And then I usually sprinkle a little bit of the cheese in between, because I like my lasagna pretty cheesy. It really depends on you. Some people don't like to put additional cheese in the middle, because sometimes it'll make the lasagna a little bit on the greasy side, so you certainly don't want that. So then we put on another layer. So these are so awesome because they're just quick and easy to put on there. And then we'll put another sauce layer. So overall, it usually takes about 45 minutes in the oven at about 350. So, and just usually you can keep it covered for the first 35 to 40 minutes, and then the last 10 or 5 minutes you can take it off, and that way the top gets a little more crisp. And the cheese has a more crispy taste. So then we'll put some more of the cottage cheese. as usual, I'll put the recipe in my comments, and I'll take a little picture of the completed meal so that you guys can see the end result and the complete process from beginning to end. So make sure you evenly distribute that. So if anyone has any questions ever about my recipes, about you know, any of the products I use, you're certainly welcome to give me a shout, and I can, you know, help assist you in explaining some of the techniques or some of the ideas or tips that I have. And then we'll put a little bit of cheese again, just a tiny bit, not an even layer, just a tiny bit. And then the last layer. Pasta, and then on the very top I'll put some Parmesan, mozzarella, sorry, not Parmesan, and usually I like to put quite a thick layer so that, you know, it's fully covered and gives it so much a very nice robust flavor with the mozzarella on the top. There you go. So it doesn't really matter what brand of mozzarella you use. Just make sure there's a nice even, you know, coat that covers the complete pot. So there you go. So this is end result, and I'll put the cover on here, and we will put that in the oven for about 45 minutes covered, or 40 minutes covered. 35 to 40 minutes covered, and then the last 10 minutes we will put it in, take the cover off so that it cooks on the top. Thanks for watching, Alyssa, and so again I will put the recipe in the comments and a picture for you to be able to see the demonstration and finished product. So thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you tomorrow. Have a great evening.